I want to talk a little bit about homeopathy. A lot of people believe the word homeopathy is synonymous with holistic or functional medicine, natural medicine, that sort of thing. It's not. Homeopathy is its own, very own specialized healing art. It involves specific remedies that usually come in a little lactose pellet or in a liquid that you take in drops. A lot of conventional thinking people don't believe in homeopathy because it doesn't conform to the standard conventional rules that prescription medications conform to.
Yeah, they don't conform to the usual rules. What do we call them again? Oh, yeah, the laws of physics. The homeopathy has a lot of skeptics because it violates the laws of physics and biochemistry and biology and things that we know about how the body works and how stuff works, right? So I agree with him on one point. A lot of people do think that homeopathy is a generic term for natural or herbal treatments or whatever. It isn't. It is a very specific thing. Let me tell you what that specific thing is, because it's utter, complete witchcraft. First of all, it's based on the notion of like treats like, which isn't a thing. It's just a form of sympathetic magic. It's like, oh, if this causes a symptom, that this substance, then if we take the essence of that substance and dilute it out of existence, except for the essence, which is left behind, then it will treat those symptoms. There's no mechanism for that. That's not scientific in any way. That's not based upon our understanding of how the universe works or biology works or anything. It's just made up magical thinking. But there's also the notion of dilution, that you make the essence more powerful by diluting the substance. And so they dilute the substance, again, I said, most of the time out of existence, right? So much so that you're down to background levels. Like 30C is a common dilution. That's a 1 to 100 dilution 30 times. And you can get creative in calculating like how much you would have to drink in order to have a 50-50 chance of getting one molecule of the original substance. It's something like the volume of the solar system. That's what we're talking about. So basically, there's no original ingredient left. So then, okay, if there's nothing left in the treatment, like you're starting with worm root or whatever, you make a homeopathic dilution, so there's none of it actually in the final thing. It's just water, which they then put on a sugar pill, and you take the sugar pill. They say, well, the water retains the memory of the essence of the wormwood or whatever it is you're putting in there. And there's no science to that either. That's complete nonsense. So water somehow could retain the memory of any substance that was diluted in it, but only if you go through the magical shaking 10 times, whatever. Again, it's again looks like more like witchcraft than anything else. And then it survives when you put it on the drop of sugar, and then it survives when you eat it, and then it goes through your body. And meanwhile, the water is maintaining this essence throughout that whole process and getting it to where it needs to go in your body. It's magic. It's utter and complete nonsensical magical thinking. And no, it doesn't work. We could also separately ask, well, because for some reason people have tested whether or not homeopathic remedies actually do anything, and that's been going on for about 100 years. And there's been enough studies now where we could say that, well, homeopathy has not been proven to work for anything. There isn't a single thing for which homeopathic remedies have been shown to be clinically effective. Because of course they haven't, because it's literally just a sugar pill. It's nothing. And there have been multiple systematic reviews looking at dozens of potential indications, hundreds of studies, and nothing. There is no effect there. Homeopathy can't work because it's magic. It doesn't work when we study it nonetheless. This guy is just riffing about his own personal experience because he's a homeopath, right? As we say, if your only tool is a hammer, everything looks like a nail to you. This guy's a homeopath, so what's he going to say? But the science is very clear here. Homeopathy is witchcraft, and it doesn't work.